Let's go to John chapter 11 now and look at another passage where Jesus kind of gives us a different perspective. John 11, starting with verse 1. Now a certain man was sick, Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was the Mary who anointed the Lord with fragrant oil and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. Therefore, the sisters sent to Jesus, saying, Lord, behold, he whom you love is sick. When Jesus heard that, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God may be glorified through it. Again, Jesus is dealing with the problem. He's hearing about a problem. And Jesus is shifting the perspective. He's not saying God did this so he can get glory out of it. He goes, once again, we know there's a reason Lazarus is sick, but I'm telling you right now, I'm prophesying ahead of time, God's going to get glory out of this. Now, I love the story of Lazarus because it teaches us a handful of things. First off, it tells us that God is an on-time God. That God doesn't always come when you want him to come. You need the miracle yesterday, right? But Jesus waits 4 days on purpose. He's within walking distance of Jerusalem. He's in Bethany. He is just down the road. And on purpose, Jesus holds back because he's got a timing in this situation, because he's magnifying the glory that's going to come out of it. See, God is the ultimate storyteller. How many like movies in here, right? I found out there's a 6th love language called movies. Elise has it, right? We get married and she's like, let's watch something. Let's watch something. And we sit there for 2 hours watching a movie and her love tank would be filled. And I'm going, we didn't even talk one time during the movie. Right? She's, thank you for being with me. I'm going, you know, I want eye contact. I want conversation. You know what I mean? And all this kind of, and her love tank's just overflowing. We watched a movie together, right? But why do we love movies, right? We start the movie and it starts off with some problem, some dilemma, some situation. There's a hook in it. Oh, I've got to watch it now. I've got to know how this thing turns out. I've got to know what's going to happen in this situation. So Hollywood has captured the power of story because stories are powerful. And stories are powerful because it's got good and bad, right? If you start the movie off and you know how it's going to end, you're just, well, there's no reason to watch it now. And God is the ultimate storyteller. God is waiting 4 days to show up to Lazarus to let him die so he's going to get ultimate glory. He leaves Israel and Egypt for 400 years. But when I show up, get ready, I'm going to do it big and I'm going to do it bad so the whole world knows there's a God in heaven who cares about his people. God is telling a story with your life, and it might be twists and turns right now, but get ready. He's going to step in on time to do what he does best.